Alright guys, we're back on the 96 Impala. Check it out. See how that's how that iPad gonna sit in that dash. It look pretty good. I gotta finish, I gotta touch up around here. Probably get some fiberglass bundo so I can fix that around that. And back down below, I'm gonna probably hook up that lip, shave this side off so I can get back to, I might leave this here. I'm thinking about putting a push button starter, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna take this cigarette lighter out and put a USB setup. But for the most part, look pretty good to me. Something different. You see who I got on the screen, Bin Laden now. August 23rd, 1996. That's when Bin Laden decided to, declare war. So I just got a couple. I got a couple dates, 96 dates. Bulls, the Unabomber. They arrested him. So yeah, just a couple things. The Nintendo 64 come out September the 29th, 96. That's just the 96 dates, but I don't know. Been a lot, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm feeling that. But yeah, I'm just out here just messing around with it, test fitting everything. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm gonna take it back out and go ahead and keep customizing it. The AC unit, I'm probably gonna move it down here to where the cigarette lighter was. The cigarette lighter setup is still gonna be in there, but I'm just gonna move the controllers down so I probably pull it out. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on it. You just gotta take one step at a time, but I knew I wanted that big iPad setup in there. So that's the goal. With your projects, just play with them. Brainstorm, think about what you wanna do, and do it. So I'm gonna be able to take the iPad out. Like I said, I'm still working on it. That's back behind it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out. Of course, it's gonna be painted black. Finish all the fiberglass little work, the fiberglass detail. But I mean, it's gonna be pretty sweet. iPad just gonna kind of go in there like that. It's in there. Probably gonna put some magnets behind it, so it ain't going nowhere. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're just gonna keep on messing with it. But yeah, got all the settings and stuff like that. Put my passcode in. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna like it. I know I am. Let's see. It has the internet built into it, so I'll be able to surf the web. Going down the road, I'll be able to surf the web with no problem. Oh yeah. That 96 full interior car, so that's just part of it. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Let's get on back to work. I'll turn it back on here in a second. All right, so I put some fiberglass in here, some fiberglass bundo across here to kind of smooth this line out. Got this one pretty smooth too. So I just mixed up some putty. All right, I got the iPad pretty much in there. I took some fiberglass Bondo and went across here. I think I'm gonna try to smooth this line out just a little bit. It might have a little bit of dip in there like the factory, but we're gonna clean a lot of that up. So, I mean, it's smooth already. It's pretty smooth already. You have to be really close up on it to see some things. So I think we're gonna be good to go. Might put a little bit of put in there maybe. It ain't no major deal. It ain't no major deal. You got to be like really in the cracks and crevices. So I mean that's a pretty straight line now. If you all in there trying to see what I got going on, then you need to find something. But yeah, that's pretty straight. The side over here straight too. The tape is just overlapping where the vent is at. But I got some putty I'm about to get ready to mix up. About to mix this putty up. I'm just gonna take my glove. Well, I'm gonna stir it up, of course. Mix it up real good. I'm gonna take my finger and just glide it across there. So you'll see it here in just a minute. All right, we got it in there. Man, I ran out of time tonight. It's 8:21 at night. Still messing around with it. I'm just gonna take the sandpaper, probably some I can take some 180 and shape this. Go ahead and shape it, get it smooth, get the little big grooves out of it. For the most part, it's there. You know, the line is pretty smooth around it. Got to build it up just a little bit and figure out about my plugs on each side. But I mean, let's stand it up. Yeah. So even from the side, you can see a little. I still got the power button on the side, so that'll be pretty cool. I'll probably put a little bit of fiberglass back there, just to go ahead and clean it up. Or I'll put something back there. It might be some felt and a little bit on this side. But for the most part, we're ready to roll. Clean everything up, prime it, get ready to paint the bezel back black. Still thinking about the interior. Not sure about the interior yet, but I mean, I like it. It's cool. So only thing you gotta do, man, is just set your plan together and stick with it. Next thing I gotta figure out is about this AC part. I gotta work on that. So it'll probably be in there like that. But let me see. I'm gonna play with it real quick before I go in the house. Let me set this thing back in the car real quick. All right, just that quick. I'm still brainstorming, but it ain't no bad look down there. That's where the ashtray go. Ashtray is removed. But I'm gonna have to come up with some type of, let's see. Nah, I said I wouldn't like it in there. That'd have to go back some. You know. Yeah. Boom, something like that. You know, something like, yeah, just sit back off up in there. But down there wouldn't be no bad place. Be something like that. Something like that. There we go. Let's see. something like that. I can't get it. Of course, I can't have it sitting flush right now because it's just sitting in there. But I think we can work with that. I think we might be able to work with that. Or I might have it where the ashtray flops down a little bit. It flop down, hit the AC controls, whatever you want to do, flop it back up. So they'll be head out the way. Or you pull the ashtray out just a little bit to turn your knobs, push it back in. Once I get the console in here, we'll figure that out. But with the big iPad up there, yeah, with the big iPad up there, it'll be straight. Just visualize it, you know. Get your vision on. Get your vision on. Get your dream set up, and then run with it. That's all you got to do, and work on it. Work on it time to time. Dang it. Whoo, boy. So just work on it. Come up with something and make it happen. But just an update on the SS. I'm waiting on the suspension to come in, man. They're sending out the suspension. They sending me some beefed up springs that they have. So that's what I'm waiting on. Once I get that, then we're gonna dial that back end in, the rear end. We're gonna dial it all the way in, have the stance right. Then we're gonna take the motor, sit it in there so we can get this front end down. I'm trying to go as low as possible on this front end. So if I gotta raise them inner fenders, I'm gonna have to do whatever I gotta do. But this thing's gonna be sitting down on the ground like a real SS is supposed to. Yeah, it's gonna be sitting down. So y'all stay tuned, subscribe, like, tell me what y'all wanna see. Tell me what you think. I'm open to suggestions. But we'll get back with you in a minute. Guys over at UMI Performance, they sent me a couple packages. We're gonna check them out here in just a second, but I want to talk to you about your suspension, your ride heights, your different ride heights. Just depending on what you're doing, if you're gonna be performing, or you just want a certain stance. All my vehicles I have ever put together, I make sure I kind of dial in my stance. That's one of the most